Hi, good morning. This is Coach Robbie, and I'm going to share with you or do the training for you. Then this is called NDO or New Distributors Orientation. So if you are new in this business, this will be very helpful to you so that you can become more motivated and you'll understand deeply, or you'll understand the process, what you're going to take, especially if it's just your first month or first week, or even you already took years after you have joined but haven't attended NDO. I'm really sure that this can help you a lot. So let's start with the training. And according to Tom Bigal is one of the very successful in network marketing in USA, and according to him, there are 3 things that you needed to succeed in network marketing. And the same also in AIM Global, you needed 3 things for you to succeed. The number 1 is very important. Okay, one big compelling reason to do it. Okay, what's your reason why you are doing AIM Global? To whom do you offer the success? So when you become successful, who do you offer the success? And that maybe can be your motivation to do, or even if there's lots of rejections or discouragement that will come along the way, because just to tell you honestly, there's lots of rejections and discouragement that will come along the way. So you should have one big compelling reason to do it, okay? Because your reason will keep you going, no matter how many people will discourage you, will laugh at you, will not believe at you, whatever struggles that may come into your life while you are doing AIM Global. Well, first, you can get through of it if you have one big compelling reason to do it. If you are working abroad or working away from your family, then that could be your compelling reason. To whom do you offer the success? Maybe when you become successful, you can go together with your family, okay? Or maybe when you become successful, you can work as full-time and become your own boss, okay? You don't work 9 to 5 and still with no savings, and that could be your compelling reason. To whom do you offer? What's your reason? Big compelling reason. Because if your reason why you're doing AIM Global is not deep, as it seems that if you'll do AIM Global or not, then it's okay. Then probably your success in this business is very low, or very little chance. At least you have one big compelling reason. Okay, the second one is you should have good learning attitude, or you should have GLNA. And because if you are hungry always for success, you'll always seek guidance from the person who knows about the business. So that's very important, that you should have good learning attitude, and of course excellent skills. For the skills, it's learnable, and anyways we are doing the trainings and the skills can be learned, okay? Because some people has probably you know already some people who didn't succeed in AIM Global, or those people who quitted in AIM Global. Some people might be asking, what will I do? Nothing happened to my AIM Global business. And one big reason could be they don't have one big compelling reason to why they are doing AIM Global. So for them, once they rejected, they easily quitted. Okay, but if you have one big compelling reason why you are doing AIM Global, then no matter how many rejections you will encounter, you will not quit. Okay, probably they don't have good learning listening attitude. That's why they fail. That's why they quit. But here in AIM Global, there's no failure. Only those people who are quitting. That's why they are failing. If you'll keep going on, no matter how slow you are in doing the business, then that will not matter. As long as you keep going on, you are not a failure. Okay, you only fail once you quit, so don't quit. So to avoid this, you should follow those 3 things that you should have. And on this business, we'll You learn those three things, and the bigger picture I'll share you, or I'll teach you about the bigger picture. I'll let you understand about this in global. Okay, so number one, you should be your own CEO. I'm not saying that become the owner of AIM Global, but take ownership of your business. That's what it meant. Because when you are the CEO, or if you take ownership of your business, you will do whatever it takes. Okay, you will protect your business. You will make your business grow, because you are the CEO. You own your business. You'll do whatever it takes. So take ownership. Become the CEO of your business. Anyways, since you are already joined in AIM Global, we are not your boss. Okay, I'm not your boss. Your upline is not your boss. The owners are not your boss, but we are business partners. Okay, be your own CEO. Take charge, or take ownership of your business. And also apply the law of leverage. In here, the law of leverage is actually the basic, or the simple explanation is you multiply your time and effort through others. Okay, that's the secret of to wealth. And if you research a lot about the successful people, or if you research about the law of leverage, you'll know that most of the successful, or all of the successful people right now has applied the law of leverage. Okay, so later I will tell you more about the law of leverage. You'll understand it more, and also you'll understand that in this business, this is a helping business. Okay, your upline is helping you, and your sponsor is helping you. Your cross lines, your mentors is helping you. This is a total helping business. Also learn to unlearn. So what this means is, if you have a good profession, if you have a good job, if you have a good position, then try to learn it for a while, unlearn it for a while, so that the new knowledge will absorb. You'll absorb new knowledge about AIM Global. Since this is new, you should be humble to learn from those things who knows about the business. Okay, for you also to become successful. Because success is the combination of the basic, or knowledge, or attitude, and the skills. Okay, so these are the basics, especially if there's already an office in your country. So you should prepare your business kit, your products, global pack, application forms, notebook and ballpen as well, whiteboard marker if needed, or business cards. These are just the basic to have. So you should have attend or learned about the important trainings in AIM Global. Okay, the OPP, or the product demo, and the OPP, or product demo, is the business presentation. In that OPP, we explain the products and also the marketing plan. So it's called the OPP, or product demo. Alright, and NDO, this is called NDO, right? New Distributors Orientation. And another training is called ASAP. And there's two parts, ASAP 1 and ASAP 2. So in ASAP 1, the importance of training, why networking. So another set of good training, and the basic skills for the ASAP 2. So those, especially if you have an access to the trainings, you shouldn't miss those things, as the success, or the training is the foundation of success. Okay, so you should attend it at least 5 times if you have an access to the training. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. So training is the foundation of success. So this tree, if you can see this tree, it has roots. What if this tree and has the root of very not a strong root? This tree will probably, with just a small or weak wind, then probably this tree will be uprooted. Same with this building. What you can see that appears from the ground, from here up there, it also, the foundation should be also as high or as tall as what you can see about the ground. What if the foundation of the building is just the first floor? Okay, the foundation which is buried in the ground, and the building is up to 10th floor, then probably we cannot say that it's a strong building. So foundation is really needed. Just like this tree in this building, training also is the foundation of the success here in AIM Global. Because once you learn the business, you understand it, you understand the process, you gain skills, you got a good learning and listening attitude, you got good mentors, and it's really impossible if you will fail in this business. Just don't quit and have all those things that I've mentioned, then your success is possible here. Okay, fear. While doing this business, there's lots of fear. Okay, but you know what the meaning of fear? It's false emotion appearing real. Fear is only in our mind. Okay, why do you fear? Maybe there's something happened in the past. Okay, maybe you are overthinking of the future. Okay, maybe you are thinking that what will happen if I fail. You are already thinking of ahead, in which is negatively. Okay, so fear, always remember, it's a false emotion appearing real. It's only in our mind. Fear should have no place in here and now, right? Learn to fight your fear. Whenever you feel fear, just learn to conquer. Okay, learn to fight it, learn to get through it, and that's normal to every person. Okay, you will fear a lot, but learn to become strong and fight your fear, overcome your fear. In here, sometimes in AIM Global, especially if you are new, there's lots of fear of rejection. That's one part. You fear to invite your friend because your friend might reject you. You fear to invite your family might reject you. You fear to talk to the stranger that you met on the bus or walking on the street, because the stranger might may not believe you. So that's one part of fear. Okay, learn to overcome the fear, because fear is just normal, but learn to overcome. Okay, whenever you feel fear, there are two things that you can do. Okay, the number one, whenever you feel fear, you can forget everything and run. Don't face the fear, just run. But probably that's not the best thing to do. The best thing to do, whenever you feel fear, you face everything and rise. So all of us has a choice. All of us is fearing fear. So what would you do? Would you run and forget about it? Don't face it, or you will face it and you will rise soon. Okay, the choice is yours. Fear is normal. Fear is present to everybody, but you have two choices. Choose the number two. Face it. Okay, face it and rise. Because when you feel feeling of fear, and it also causes doubt, and when you doubt and you fear, that will take no action. Okay, like this one, a very good example. You fear to invite your friend because you are not sure if the business of with AIM Global is good. Okay, so you will take no action. So in the future, you will never gain result. So that's a good example, the doubt and fear. What if you invert it? Okay, invert it instead of doubt. For you to remove the doubt, you should study about the business. You should ask your mentor. You should train a lot so that you will be learnable. Okay, the doubt and the fear will take no action. Learn to overcome those two. Okay, because here rejection is very normal. In every life, there's rejection is always normal. So rejection is a recipe of success. If you will study, or if you will do a research of those most successful people nowadays, they have experienced a lot of fear. A lot of fear. I mean, a lot of rejection. Of course, fear also. A lot of rejection. So every successful person has a painful story. Every painful story has a successful ending. Okay, and accept the pain and get ready for success. There's an example of rejections that I'm going to show you. Okay, so in here, attitude is really very important. You develop your attitude, your good learning and listening attitude, because along the way you will experience fear, doubt, rejections. But if you have a good attitude, probably you can overcome those, right? Mind the power of words, because mind is very important. Thinking is very important, and mind is so powerful. It's being said, okay, that whatever the mind of man can believe and conceive, it can be achieved. So if you think that you can, that's true. And if you think you can, that's true also. So the choice is yours. Would you believe, or would you believe that you can, or would you believe that you cannot? Both of those two things is possible or can be true to you. So mind your words. Always input positivity instead of negativity. Okay, when negativity, like these thoughts of I don't like to do in global because it's probably will not last long. That's a negative thought. What if you think this way? I will work hard in global because after 2 to 3 years I'm already a successful man or woman. Okay, that's a good example. Avoid negativity in your mind, because whatever the mind of man can conceive and believe, it can be achieved. So the power of brain. So of course, have a belief in the company, believe in the products, believe in the uplines. The company, for you to have a belief with the company, you should research. You should research a lot. For the products, you should have watched videos. You can ask your uplines or your mentors. If you don't know more about the products, you can ask for materials so that your belief can make it stronger. Okay, so belief is very important. Believe in the company, the products, the uplines, downlines, and yourself also. Okay, among all, don't forget to believe in yourself, because it's very important. Like this man, and if probably you already watch him, he's one of the very inspirational people in this world, and he has a lot of videos also on YouTube. So imagine this guy. What if you are this guy? You don't have hands, you don't have legs, but this guy became so inspirational, even a motivational people right now, a motivational speaker right now. So among all, that just have a belief in the company, the products, yourself. Also believe in God. This is the most and very important among all. Believe in the God, and also become committed. Have a commitment, because there are 3 things or 3 commitments to those people that join AIM Global. Those people will just say, I will try. Well, those people that will just say, I will try, they don't have deep commitment in AIM Global, and probably when along the way they experience rejection, doubt, fear, they will quit easily, because their commitment is not strong, it's not deep. Some other people will just say, I will do my best. Okay, still that's not a good commitment at all. Okay, I will do my best, still that is still not a deep commitment. maybe if just some rejections, still this can be discouraged. Okay, but you know that there is the best commitment that you should say to yourself, this is really the best so far, and it seems that your life relies on this. When you say, I will do my best, whatever it takes, then it seems that you are putting your life depending on it. Because if you are putting your life depending on it, it depends your life in here, you will do everything. It seems that you are fighting for your life. Okay, so be or have this third commitment: do your best, whatever it takes. Of course, there are the discouragement, but learn to discipline yourself on how to handle them. Okay, the discouragement, or handle those who will discourage you. Who will discourage you? Of course, this is very number one: your loved ones. Like say, you were invited in global and you joined, and once you talk to your wife or your husband or your family or your loved ones, it's not good about it, about what you told them, that you're joining global or you're joining in global. That's already a discouragement. But you know, discouragement is actually already part of people's life that we are not just aware of. But since you get discouraged because you're joining global, and I think this hurts a lot because you are new into this. Okay, but actually you experience already a lot of rejections in which you are just not aware of it. Okay, so who will discourage you? Loved ones, number one. The negative people. Okay, and other network marketing companies sometimes will discourage you because they are trying to say that their company is good, right? So the one that I have experienced also is the discouragement from loved ones. Sometimes you will feel so discouraged, especially from loved ones, but you know, if you will just use it as your motivation. When your loved ones discourage you, it can also your tool for you to become successful, because you are doing in global not just for you, but of course for your loved ones. Sometimes they don't understand yet, and it's okay because they don't understand it yet. Of course they are negative, but in the future, once they understand the business, they will truly love or they will believe you. But always just think about this, that discouragement is normal. You'll encounter it along the way when you are doing a global, and that tells you that you are doing the right way. Because if you will not experience rejection, discouragement, then you are not inviting people. And when you are not inviting, you will not have downline, and you will gain no result, right? So discouragement, love it. And also rejections, of course, become excited. So because when you are excited, especially when you have a news, okay, you'll talk this to your friend, you'll say this to your friend, become excited. It seems that become so excited that your friend will be eager to learn from you, will be eager to hear about this, about the global. Okay, excitement is also important, and also focus. Okay, especially when you become open-minded in network marketing business, you are already joining global and you encountered some other network marketing companies. Well, probably they will encourage you to join their company. Sometimes they badmouth in global, so just focus. Okay, always remember this: there's no perfect company, but your success will surely depends on you. Okay, there's no perfect company, there's just better. In global is better. Okay, and already established with name. Okay, don't put your reputation joining those new companies, because along the way, if that company is a scam, then your name will be affected. Your reputation. Okay, since AIM Global is a better company with a good marketing plan, with a good product, just focus in AIM Global. Also have some goal for you to have an action plan. What could be some of your goals? Your goal could be your goal income, your goal downline, and also do an action plan. So who are those people that you can invite in AIM Global? Learn to write them, and it's called prospect list. Okay, have also a skills in prospecting. So it could be your family, friends, neighbor, classmate, to whoever, club members also, or former office mates. Okay, those are prospects that you can invite. So these are the skills or the ways on how you can invite. You can invite them to come to the office, learn the presentation. Once they like the business and they can join, it's not you who is presenting. You just invite them to the office, let them sit down. If you are near the office, let them sit down, and someone or there is a speaker. Most of the time in our offices, you can bring your invite or guests. So one-on-one, what I actually discussed to you, the invitation to the office is called centering. Okay, that's already part of the presentation. And the second one is one-on-one. You can invite your friend for over a cup of coffee, and this is good to do for those people who are busy. Okay, don't have enough time to sit in the presentation room and hear the 2 hour presentation, 2 hour presentation, and listen to the presenter. So probably you will just need a one-on-one. So those are just some. You can also do house party. And house party, you'll just invite your friends, your colleagues to your house, and then you'll do presentation. It's not the typical house party. It's called house presentation. It's to be easily understood. House presentation. This one I'll skip for now, because this is applied when you go to the office and you have your upline with you. So the formula of success is the product, share it, sell it, sponsor more people, and seek guidance. So this is the process that I'm going to explain to you. Your success will come from you. Okay, from everybody, from every one of us who is a member of AIM Global. It will start from you as a member, but have a good learning and listening attitude. Why? Because when you have a good learning and listening attitude, you can learn. Okay? When you learn, of course, you can teach what you have learned. Okay? And when you can teach, you will be duplicated. Duplicated means your downlines also can do what you can do. Okay, when you duplicated, you will delegate. Okay, you'll delegate the task. Say for example, you ask your downline to product presentation. Your other downline will do the marketing plan, or you let them prepare the venue. That's part of delegation of the task. Because when you delegated them to them, you will multiply. It's not only you who's been doing. Remember that network marketing business is a business of people. So you have to leverage. Multiply or leverage is just almost the same. Multiply your time and effort. And that's called leverage. When you multiply and your network grows, that comes your income, your big dreams, your dream car, your dream income. your dream travel, it's because of the network. The network is a group of people that you have coaches, that you have coached, that you have teach, that you have mentored, and it's called network. Network is a group of people, right? So your goal is to grow your network, but of course it will start from here, from GLA. That will start from GLA for you to have a big network and get your dreams. Some other people has been asking why I did not succeed in AIM Global, and why some people did not succeed or did not get their dreams. Okay, they did not get their dreams because they don't have big network. Okay, they don't have big network because they did not multiply or they did not leverage themselves. Why they were not leveraged? Because they did not delegate the task to their downlines, and they did not duplicate. Why they did not duplicate? Because they did not teach their people or their downlines or their team. Okay, and why? Because there's no learning. Why there's no learning? Because there is no good learning and listening attitude. Well, the GLA means whatever advice of your upline, you should always say yes, except if the advice is not good and you think it's immoral and unethical, then don't follow it. But if your upline is advising you to do trainings, attend trainings, to come to this event, you should follow it, and that's called GLA, good learning and listening attitude. Why people did not succeed? Because they don't have GLA. Okay, they keep asking upline why I should attend. Upline, I don't have that money to attend. I don't have time to go to attend to the training. That's one part of distributor or member who don't have GLA. So that's why they did not succeed, or those people will have no GLA, will slowly become will progress, but slowly in AIM Global. So that's the process, and that's very important. So always remember to keep learning. Don't give up on your dreams. Always seek God in whatever you do. And that's the end of the training. So my final word for you, since you are already with AIM Global, you have to continually do the business, share it to people, and have your motivation with it. While we are doing the presentation to you, while we talk this presentation to you, and that could be you can be motivated, but you know that the best motivation that you can have is your self-motivation. Even if nobody is telling you that you should continue, that you should move on, that you should face your fear, you can do it yourself, because you have self-motivation. That's what you needed to learn, and for you to have that, you should understand the business more. Okay, but just like what I'm telling you, the foundation of the success is the training. Along the way, there are struggles, there are hard work that you should do, and there are challenges, lots of challenges, because if there's no challenge, then there's no thrill also. Become successful with no effort, then every people will succeed with no effort, and the success will have no value. So have your self-motivation and fly as a leader. Keep learning and do your part in AIM Global. So this is Coach Robbie. Until to the next training. Yes.